What is the perfect way to throw the best party? What do you need?
The perfect way to throw the best party in America relies on a couple key things. It all starts with you need great speakers and great sound. That's number one. You always need something to bring people's attention in and away from what's going on. Number two, and this is most important, is you need hype. You have to be able to bring and build hype in some sort of manner, whether that's through promotional materials, whether through that's word of mouth on campus that you just have it like that. And everyone knows like, oh, when you throw this party, it's going to be crazy. But the biggest thing that most people don't know, and this is where I always dominated and I always loved was you need things for girls to take pictures with. And that was how I built my events. I built my events so that when you go there and you are Sally and Grace walking, into the event, that there's going to be five things as you walk in to take pictures in front of. And what that allows you to do, you say, oh my God, that's so cute. Let me take a picture. You share it to your Snapchat, you share it to your Instagram story. That breeds five people to swipe up, say, where are you? Next thing you know, you look down the street and there's 1,000 girls walking down. And it really happens in that manner. So providing items to take pictures of and share is just absolutely necessary for a great event, especially in today's environment with social media.
Right. So like I'm thinking, I mean, from my perspective, bro,
Yeah.
if I'm going to go to a party or I'm going to go to a music festival or I'm going to do this college travel party to Cabo or Puerto Rico, wherever it is, dude, the number one thing I'm looking for on this website is the marketing with the girls. Like, does it look like there's going to be a lot of girls there? Does it look like it's going to be have a fun time? Because from a guy's standpoint, like that's very appealing and attractive. Like we want to be able to socialize.
Absolutely.
Can you run a successful event without the girl aspect of it? Like, is the girls your number one marketing selling point?
You better be willing to lose a lot of money if you are just trying to host an event for guys. But
Right.
no, I think there are different ways. You just can't host large scale events that are going to draw high tickets. What you can do is you can host niche focused events. Kind of like you see it popped up with run clubs and stuff of that nature, like very niche focused. And not to say that that's for men. That's almost become like the new form of online dating today, and just how these run clubs and how people meet. But I think it is an absolutely necessary proponent. Is obviously the female side. You get it. You're in school. You know, it really just is one of those things that is absolutely necessary for live
Right.
events.
I mean, if you look at any big club, anything like that, I mean, in the hype videos, there are no dudes like drinking beers. Like what those hype videos are aimed at. But I'm trying to understand from like a girls and guys perspective. If you're marketing, where are the priorities within a girl for this event and a guy? So like we talked about guys right now, if you are to create FOMO and hype, they want to see that there are going to be a lot of girls there. From a girl's standpoint, okay, something you can take photos with. What else are you implementing in marketing to appeal to the females to actually show up?
Yeah, absolutely. I think some of that comes with building, like I said, selling the belonging, selling the experience, not focusing on selling a ticket, selling the belonging and creating the community that is the event. And what happens with that and comes from, who you bring into the project. So for context, at the University of Tennessee, we do Thaw Music Festival there. Something we do or we did to start because you go in there and nobody knows what Thaw Out is. They're like, "What's this weird sounding name? I don't even know what this is. What is it?" Blah blah blah. And you have to create this immense level of trust. So how you do that is you create a need, you create a want. Everyone wants to go to the biggest party. There's nobody who wants to miss the biggest party of the year. So that's number one. You got to talk it up. How is it going to be the biggest party? Then number two, in the biggest party, who attends? What does that look like? For us at the University of Tennessee, it was bringing in, some of the more attractive women, some of the women who had great, social media followers. It was about bringing in all the athletes from the basketball and football team, all, the guys on campus who had the most stature in fraternities, different clubs, and, assimilating everything from sports, Greek life, and then, groups that you wouldn't necessarily think would belong in an event. I mean, I reach out to everyone you can think of, whether that's a chess club or whether it's the language club. I'm going to reach out to you and I'm going to see how I can provide you value. And when you can bring everyone together and you create this melting pot of people, but you also bring the most reputable people on campus, that's where it really turns into something special.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Somewhere on the screen should direct you to somewhere else in our channel. But as always, believe foolishly.